What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Smoking Millennial. My name is Joe. It's been a while. We got a cigar review here for you. Talk about where I've been and kind of just pretty much apologizing for not putting any content. I know the small subscriber base we have here is awesome, but let's get into the cigar review. Today we're going to be smoking a new one to me, but one of my favorite cigar companies out there. It is the Aganorsa. There we go. It is the Aganorsa leaf La Validcion Corojo. This is the Gran Toro 6x58 box press. I haven't had an Aganorsa leaf in a while. I've grown to love a lot of their cigars, so let's kind of cut it, light it, smoke it. Let's get back to what we used to do. We're in a new place. We're not in the car anymore. Life has changed, guys. So let's cut this thing. Alrighty. So we got a new cutter. Wow, I gotta get this ring like figured out, guys. This is kind of like a revamp of the channel. Smells very... I can smell cedar, and I can actually smell a little bit of pepper. From what I've read on the cigar scanner app, this thing is going to be absolutely much of a spice and dark pepper. The guys over at Two Guys Cigars in Salem, New Hampshire, suggest that I definitely have a full meal before I try this. And those guys, I kind of know what they're doing. They're my homies over there. One of my favorite cigar lounges to stop at. Let's see. That's a pretty damn good guillotine. Alright. Draw's not that bad. Now, I'm ready. Single flame torch. One thing I find with these box presses is any box press always takes forever to get a proper light. All right. Oh, holy shit. Well, they weren't joking. Let's see how this goes. So right off the bat, guys, man, this cigar is no joke strong. This is probably one of the strongest Aganorsa leaf cigars I've ever smoked. I know I'm going to butcher the full name of it. I keep wanting to call it the La Validcion, but it's the I gotta pull my cigar scanner up because I feel so horrible if I can't pronounce it. As you can tell from the history of this channel, I have trouble pronouncing many names of cigars. But the La Validcion Corojo. Validcion. That's what I hopefully will be able to say for the rest of this video. But at the jump, I'm getting a lot of cedar, but I'm talking heavy spice. The draw is actually okay for a box press. Yeah, it's a little bit of a wonky burn, but I'm just gonna kind of let this kind of even out a little bit. But smoke output's nice, so I can't wait to see what this actually does later on in the stick. But let's, first off, guys, I'm sorry I've been gone for so long. Last time I posted a video was probably last year at some point. So, a lot of things happened in my life. Moved home, saved for a house, As you guys know, I'm a gunsmith by trade, so the shop I work at is probably one of the busiest shops in my area, and I just got slammed. I was running my main channel, which is it's a firearms related channel. I don't know, this is something that I know YouTube is like, you know, we don't like alcohol, tobacco, or firearm channels, but you know what, I run a gun channel, Shooting Gallery New England. I'm on TikTok, I'm on YouTube. If you guys are into that type of stuff, please check it out. I do run a full podcast over there and a bunch of other gun reviews and a bunch of other stuff, so please check it out. This is kind of like my B channel, my channel where I just kind of hang out. I've now just decided, listen, I want to get back into this, be a little bit more creative, where it's not just firearms 24/7. I do love cigars. I'm an avid fisherman. I do a lot of other stuff other than just firearms, but the content and the editing takes up a majority of my time, so that's why I haven't really been around. The Instagram went like completely dead. Haven't posted anything. I actually got locked out of my Instagram because I forgot the password, but I'm trying to change that around. That's why we're back. We're smoking this Aganorsa leaf, La Validcion Corojo. Guys, if anybody from Aganorsa Leaf is watching this, I am sorry if I am butchering the name. I am horrible at pronouncing names. But all I know is from the jump, it's kind of a pepper bomb. Let's get into the first third and see how this adds up. Well, guys, we are well into the first third of this Aganorsa Leaf La Validcion, which I've heard it pronounced as well. So I want to give you guys some stats so far as I'm smoking this. I'm telling you right now, the pepper has died down a little bit from the very first toast, but getting very high notes of cedar, almost like a black pepper. There's certain notes I just can't pick up because there's certain cigars that just either ruin my palate, or, you know, it depends on what cigar I've smoked. I'm pairing this thing with a Diet Coke, so nothing too crazy. I know usually I smoke in the mornings on most of these videos and have my iced coffee, but well into the first third, I'm gonna ash this before it gets all over my floor. There we go. And I will say that the burn has definitely evened out. Well, as always, yeah, that's a lot more cedar through the retrohale, which I'm getting better at retrohaling, guys. But as always, we are using the Cigar Scanner app. You can get it on iOS and Android, but why would you use Android? Because iPhone is the best. It says, you stupid mofo. Does not say you stupid mofo, it just said I hit the wrong button. But it does say a flavorful and potent stick with deep, earthy, spicy coffee and cedar notes. The Nicaragua is a Nicaraguan Puro dark reddish Corojo wrapper, drapes a binder and filler made of the finest Nicaraguan tobaccos. Handmade in Nicaragua, the Aganorsa Leaf Validcion Corojo Gran Toro is a full-strength smoke that is the best enjoyed after a hearty dinner. This cigar undergoes a rigorous quality control process before cigars are finally released. They are called Validcion, which is Spanish for validation or validating. All right, cool. So we're gonna call this the Validcion. It's easier to say, and I don't sound like a dummy for trying to pronounce the name. So from my research, apparently Aganorsa Leaf used to have a brand called Casa Fernandez. From my research, this is essentially the Casa Fernandez, but it's using Aganorsa Leaf. So let's get into the second third. Keep smoking this. So far, so good. Very hearty. Thank God I stuffed my face with some like pasta, and I had a little bit of chicken in. So I'm pretty full. So thank God I don't eat this on a full stomach, guys. But the smoke output is, you know, it's so right now, but I think that's gonna open up. The draw is very nice. Yeah, let's keep smoking this. We're well into the second third of this cigar. As you can tell, hopefully the light isn't completely blowing it out. There we go. That's much better. Look at that. I will say the band on this, very tastefully done. I will say I do like it. Now, highly recommend you have a full body meal when you smoke this cigar. The Aganorsa Leaf La Validation is not that much of a pepper bomb in the second third. You're getting a lot of that earthy tobacco, a lot more. I can taste the cedar on my tongue. I've had to take a couple breaks so far. This thing, it is full-bodied cigar. It has a little bit of a canoe issue, but I don't think it's that bad. I did have to correct one canoe earlier in the second third, but so far so good. Smoke output, it's okay. Some people get kind of crazy about smoke output, but I will say the aroma in the room is actually very pleasant. I will say some cigars I've tried that are full-bodied, I don't like the aroma after, but this is actually very pleasant. Almost a little bit of a sweet aroma, not sweet as in like candy, but like sweet tobacco. It's something I've just noticed, but so far so good. I'm gonna take off the second band. Now guys, comment below what cigars you want me to review. Do you want me to do some more do you want me to do comparisons? Do you want me to do like lighter or like cutter reviews? We're back doing these style of videos again, and I'm sorry, I can't apologize enough for the amount of time that I haven't been creating content, but I'm back. So please, again, comment below what you want to see on the channel. Maybe we can start doing live streams. I'm so used to doing live streams and podcasts on the other channel, but so far the Aganorsa Leaf La Validcion Corojo is doing pretty good. Let's get into the final third and wrap this cigar up, all right? Oh, dear Lord. Well, guys, this is a heavy Nicaraguan Puro. Kicked my rear end. So I'm surprised. I'm really surprised. Some Nicaraguan Puros I can smoke and it's not like a ball buster. This is a heavy cigar. It's getting pretty bitter. The almost like black pepper is coming back. Towards the final third, finishing this out. Smoke output, really good. For the most part, the burn was very good. I will recommend, if you do drink with this, drink like a very kind of heavy scotch maybe. I'm not really a big drinker. Mostly I drink beer. So, excuse me. This cigar is delicious, but it's heavy. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably put this in at a 6. Yeah, definitely a 6. It's not a bad cigar. I'd say this is a little bit heavier for my palate. Everybody's palate's different, so if you like really like strong, heavy cigars, I'd give the Aganorsa Leaf La Validcion a definite hit, this being a 6x58. My typical Vitola is 6x52, so this is kind of right in my ballpark. Usually when I'm driving home, I got like an hour ride home from work, I like to have like a 6x52. Pretty much takes the entire ride while I can just kind of chill out, listen to music, and just enjoy my ride home and just mellow out from the day. That's why I smoke cigars a lot, because it does mellow me out. Lets my mind just kind of get away. So I would recommend this if you are a heavy cigar fan. This Nicaraguan Puro is definitely a heavy cigar. Definitely heavy. But it's getting kind of bitter towards the end. This is at this point where I kind of put it out, because if it's this heavy and bitter, I don't want to smoke it. But guys, thank you so much for watching today's review of the Aganorsa Leaf La Validcion Corojo 6x52. This is a great cigar if you're into heavy cigars. Again, pairing it with a Diet Coke. So this is again the first cigar review back. So please, I'm hoping to get at least 2 reviews out a week, given my schedule for my other channel. But if you guys want to definitely check out Aganorsa leaf. I picked this cigar up at Two Guys Cigars in Salem, New Hampshire. If you're in that area, please check it out. They have a great shop, great selection. Those guys are awesome. Highly recommend it. I am in the New England area, so it's kind of hard. Since I'm in Massachusetts, there's not a lot of cigar lounges around, so if you're in that area, please check out the lounge as well. Great place. But we're going to end this review out. As always, stay safe and stay smoking. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.